Hey guys, Derek here. Welcome back to the channel, or welcome for the first time if you are new. We are back to watch another episode of Rings of Power. This is Season 2, Episode 2. It is called... Where the Stars Are Strange. I really liked Episode 1, and I am very excited to check out Episode 2. So before we jump into it, if you end up enjoying my reaction, please leave a like on the video. It means a lot to me. If you're new here, hit subscribe, ring the bell so you're notified when I upload. And then if you want to see the full uncut version of this reaction, consider supporting me on Patreon or joining YouTube memberships. You just sync up your own copy of the show and you can watch along with me. But other than that, let's jump into Season 2, Episode 2 of Rings of Power. Okay, I was gonna say, is that inside Mount Doom? Smeagol falls in there eventually. Ooh. The land is being corrupted. Khazad-dûm. They got a pretty sick setup for lighting.
Wait.
Too dear.
A mushroom.
We're not paupers.
You're the one said we'd be wise to tighten our purse strings.
He's not used to living like this.
Have you tried to talk to your father?
Lisa, you know he will never agree to see me.
That's not what I asked.
Why should I be the one to ask for an audience? He disowned me. He's as stubborn as a stone leg.
Mountain Quake.
Lisa?
Brace yourself.
I said brace yourselves! Lisa!
Damn. Ooh. Okay. Ooh, no. All the light is closing up.
No.
Oh, snap. They're in the dark. An intro again. I missed this. Is it going to be the same intro from last season? The fact that they did like this practically is insane. The Rings of Power. Hey, aren't you supposed to be foraging things right now?
What news?
I've had an unexpected visitor.
Oh. This has to be a dream.
Galadriel.
Yeah, this is a dream.
Are they not the seeds you planted?
The metaphor. Oh my god. That was crazy.
Sauron sees himself not as master of a barren waste, but of all Middle-earth.
Yeah. A paradise of his own control and making.
But by bending the minds and wills of all its peoples to his own. And for that he needs not armies,
But rings.
but rings.
You believe the rings have kindled your ability to see that which has not yet come to pass.
Have they kindled yours?
Reminds me of Fellowship.
It is said that once the deceiver obtains a being's trust, he gains the ability to sculpt their very thoughts, to alter their very reality. You have already been affected once.
Yeah, but now she's got this special ring on. It will protect her.
You once considered him a friend.
Halbrand was not.
Sauron.
She basically
You cannot
considered him a lover, soon to be. They were going down that path.
Are you asking me to leave?
Yes.
The Lord of Eregion is asking you.
You snaky, snaky boy.
I believe he's injured, my lord.
Let him be.
Yeah, let him be injured.
Messengers from Lindon should arrive with news any day.
Who'd that be? That's the messenger, right? Or that guy was the messenger. Who ain't gun done killed you guys? Karasger. Is this the group of the 3 people from last season? The people that maybe Gandalf turned into butterflies? Butterflies. Butterlies is, I can't believe it's not butter. That was kind of rad. Yeah.
Have you found him?
I didn't just find him.
Dark
I
Wizard
had to capture him.
and Brink.
Heal the curse upon our flesh.
What makes you think a mortal like yourself could defeat an East-Star when my most powerful acolytes could not?
I will slaughter the halflings he calls friends.
Hey, come on now. I mean, that's useful, but come on now.
Doderick.
Trying to come up with a name for him.
Says here if we turn northeast, we can cut this leg of the journey in half. Over there, come on!
Okay, sweet child, how do you know these things? Well, the map, duh. I was like, how are you so smart? But it's literally because you have a map in your hand.
On the wind. Can you hear that?
Almost sounds like hooves.
Pack up your crap and go! Damn, how'd they hide so quick? A snack! Charm it! Oh, bless up.
They're still close. Out up!
That's right, you don't see a damn thing. Almost as bad as the black soldiers of Mordor.
I don't know.
Nobody goes off trail.
Nobody walks
Nobody
alone.
walks alone.
Damn. None of their plants are growing.
The obvious remedy is to set the dig teams to work repairing the shafts and sinking new ones. However...
Every stone singer you've brought here has failed to identify a safe path to dig.
I'm afraid that's true.
Damn. Yeah. Sun coming in right there. We found some. Well, why'd you have to go and do that? Just closed up the last bit of sun we had.
The hand of darkness is closed in on Khazad-dûm. Dig carefully, dear master.
Fat rip. F's in the chat for Disa.
It's his fault we're in this mess. Not his father. Eh?
Would you like to die today, sir?
Lay a finger on me again. I'll bite it off at the knuckle.
Ho ho ho! Death be upon ye, sir.
If he hadn't have thrown Elrond out to rot, we'd have food enough for 500 years.
You think this is about food?
A little bit.
We can't hear the mountains anymore.
We're dwarves. We'll find a way.
Maybe the way to find more sunlight is to dig down. Very unconventional method. There's got to be some light down there. Might be light from a Balrog, but it's still down there.
I'm asking you to join us.
He's building boats.
He refuses to send me without you.
Looks like you're not going then.
The High King believes that if I were to face the enemy alone, I may be vulnerable to deception.
And why would he think that?
Stop it, Elrond.
No need to rub it in, brother.
Sauron used me, and under his hand I was played like a harp to a melody not of my choosing.
It was entirely of your choosing.
The music.
Please, Elrond.
Brother, you just gotta help her out.
I cannot let him in again. I cannot.
She will fall in love.
He never left Galadriel.
Ooh.
You have all chosen to become his collaborators. I will have no part in it.
You promised me once. But a whisper of a rumor of what I feared proved true. You would not rest until it was put right.
Were you a liar?
If our friendship ever meant anything to you, please leave.
Come on, Elrond. Brother.
We do not yet fully understand these rings. But look at the power they exert over every form of life.
Is that good, though?
You are wise to fear this power, Elrond. But do not let that fear blind you to the ways it can be used for good. For it is not your enemy that bears these rings.
But your friends.
But your most trusted friends. If you believe they have strayed, do not abandon them, but rather open your eyes and guide them.
Do not abandon Galadriel. She needs you. Hey, a stick. He can use that stick.
I've got it.
That's not good.
It's going to be alright.
Big yikes.
None of us are going to lose each other.
Well, now they know you're here. That's the stick. The stick you need.
What is it?
It's a walking stick. Hey guys.
Oh, we were just having a drink of water.
Leave us alone, please. Go away. Yo, okay. Just create a dust tornado. Jeebus Christie. That's a full-on tornado. Those wind speeds are taking them away. Well, halflings are gonna have to jump in that well to survive.
Why isn't he stopping it?
Can't. No way. Bro, did they straight up just die?
Our visitor, is he still...
The night is cold, my lord. Shall I bring him ashore?
No. He's a demon. He's staring at you right now. That 1,000-yard stare.
The true creators toil till their knuckles bleed. And then they come along, take whatever profits them most, and forget all about us.
Reverse psychology and class warfare. It's exactly what you needed.
Where are you going?
There's no cause to stay where I'm not wanted.
Playing Celebrimbor like a fiddle.
Wait.
The rings. Did they work?
And then some.
They worked wonders. Are you weeping?
No.
No, shut up.
You have not the slightest inkling.
He has more of an inkling than you.
Feels, after all this time, after so many centuries, to finally create something.
Oh, he knows more than you could ever imagine.
Bottle.
Yeah, let's get drunk.
Whatever it is you wish to say to me, I shall receive it with an open heart.
Celebrimbor, you're too pure for
I did
this.
not come here to toast the Elven Rings, but to plead with you to make rings for men. My name is not Elrond.
What?
When Galadriel discovered the truth, she cast me out. Not a Southlander. Not even
What's a king to a god?
Lotr.
What's a god to a non-believer?
There are forces in this world beyond evil, Celebrimbor. And sometimes they send aid in the form of an envoy,
A messenger.
He's trying to pretend that he is a messenger from the gods.
You cannot expect me to believe that you are a messenger from the Valar. Sent
He will make you believe.
Halbrand?
He's not revealing that he's Sauron. Brother, that's old expensive wine. Be more careful. Brother, are you not spooked?
I can unlock your grandest abilities. And when our work is complete, never again will the world overlook you as the mere scion of Fëanor, but forevermore revere you. The Lord of the Rings.
Excuse me? Sauron, you're so cool. You must be defeated, but you're so cool.
What am I to call you?
I am your partner. No more.
But a name.
A sharer of gifts.
Oh, he's gonna call him Anatar.
Anatar.
Yeah. Good gracious. That man is too conniving.
You have new orders, Commander. You depart for Eregion at first light with 5 of our bravest elves.
Thank you for reconsidering.
'Tis not I you ought to thank.
'Tis Elrond.
I am very grateful you have decided to join my company.
I'm afraid you misunderstand, Galadriel. Elrond's task is not to join your company.
What is it?
But to lead it.
Oh.
What is it? Is it Elrond?
It's some sort of invitation from Lord Celebrimbor.
God dang it. Frick. Yo, Sauron is too good. He is, like, it is not surprising that this man is able to essentially rise to the highest levels of power, where we see him at the beginning of The Lord of the Rings, where he's got armies fighting for him. He's, you know, in this giant suit of armor. He's got the Ring of Power on. Like, he's not even in his final form right now, and he's still goated. Like, it's crazy. This man strolls into Celebrimbor's office, essentially. He just waits at the front door. He's like, I'm not leaving. I'm not going anywhere until you talk to me. And then right when Celebrimbor is going to kick him out, he uses reverse psychology. He's like, oh, well, I guess I'll just leave if you don't want me here. It's like, brother. Like, he just so effortlessly plays on Celebrimbor's insecurities and his desire to do good, but also his desire to, like, be someone great. And it's just, it's so, he just does it so well. And he frames it in a way of, like, Celebrimbor can be a hero to all of Middle-earth and can create these, like, world-saving things, right? Something that he's always wanted to do with his creations is, like, shape the hearts and minds of men and elves and dwarves, and also, like, positively impact Middle-earth. And Sauron is just like, you know what? I need you to make these. I need you to make these rings so I can corrupt everybody. And in order to do that, I have to convince you that I am a messenger from the gods. Like, insane. That, like, the whole sequence where he enters as Anatar, like, all the lights go out and then just this glorious, like, entrance and awakening of Celebrimbor's mind. It's just, like, insane. Like, if that happened to me... if that happened to me, I would be like, oh my god, yeah, okay, I'll do whatever you want. Like, that's just a wild entrance. Oh, it's just, that was crazy. So he's, yeah, him and Celebrimbor, they got stuff set up, and they just sent a message to the dwarves to have them come to Eregion, and that's not good because the dwarves got their own thing going on, right? Like, I don't know if it was like the quakes from Mount Doom that caused their light shafts to collapse. It probably was, but it could also be like the Balrog making a little bit of noise down there, causing some disruption. But yeah, they're going through a disaster, right? Like, all of their light shafts collapsed, which means they can't grow crops anymore. They can't, you know, they don't have day-night cycles anymore. Like, it's just, everyone is inside the mountain, barely anything to eat. Like, they don't want to trade with the surface because the king is stubborn. You know, him and his son are obviously, you know, on the outs right now. Durin's an outcast, and they just can't get along, and neither of them wants to, like, be the one to admit that they said hurtful things, even though we're definitely on young Durin's side. He was right in their argument. He was more, like, far more right than his father was. But we need them to come together. It's probably not gonna happen because we know that Khazad-dûm is doomed. Khazad-dûm is doomed, based on where we see it in the Lord of the Rings trilogy, right? When we when the Fellowship is going through the mines of Moria, they eventually have to cross the bridge of Khazad-dûm, and that's where Gandalf falls, fighting the Balrog. And so we know that this place is doomed. Eventually, they will fall. Everyone here is going to die. We don't know when or exactly how it's going to happen. We know the Balrog is... one of the names of the Balrog is Durin's Bane. So either father or son is cooked. Probably both of them. I don't know. But they're, like, extra cooked now because Sauron is like, hey, you guys want to come have a chat? So that's definitely no bueno for them. Potential other things that are no bueno, our little halfling friends might have just died in a tornado. Freaking old man, possibly Gandalf McGee, in order to protect them, is like, I'm gonna just start a little dust tornado. And he creates one so freaking big that it whisks them off into the air. Like, unless they land in some water or something, like, they're gone. Look, I don't know how they're gonna survive, because that tornado took them. It took them, and they went friggin' flying, dude. Like, they are gone. They're high enough up where if they land on anything, like, that's death. That's just death. Even hitting water from that height and that speed is like, he just accidentally murdered them. Which is not good. Hopefully they live somehow, because I kind of like the dynamic of him playing off of them, and they add a little bit of levity to the show in general. But if they just died, that's insane. But then most of the rest of this episode focuses on Galadriel and her dynamic with Elrond, right? She is going to him to try and get him to join her group, right? She wants to go to Eregion, and she needs him to come with, because if she goes alone, she's afraid that Sauron will corrupt her. Because low-key, she was they were starting down the road of like them being an item, them being in love. The way that they looked at each other last season, they even showed the flashback of when they were sitting on the like stump together after battle, and they're just looking at each other like, God, I love you. Like, oh man, like if she goes alone, she's done. She's cooked. Like she'll fall for him again, and he'll corrupt her and manipulate her, and it won't be good. So she needs her best friend in the world, Elrond, to come with. And he's like, no, like you guys, by doing what you're like, he's trying to, you know, have his cake and eat it too. He's up on his high horse, you know, being like, you guys entered down this path with him. You are all now tainted. I don't want any part of this. And he has to talk with old man boat guy, the oldest, wisest elf. I forgot his name, like Círdan or something. He talks with him, and the guy's like, hey man, like if this person was truly your friend, why would you cast them aside? Like they've strayed from the path a bit. Why are you casting her aside? Why are you not continuing to stay in her life and trying to guide her towards a better, more helpful path? And I agree. If he truly cared about her, he would not throw her away because she made a mistake, right? And so he's gonna join the crew, but Gil-galad, he pulled a little switcheroo. He's like, yeah, Elrond, you're in charge of this group, not Galadriel. And I'm very curious to see the dynamic there, because Galadriel's not very good at following directions. she is a little bit of a lone wolf, and so I'm curious to see what is gonna happen there. I don't know. It's pretty solid so far. First 2 episodes have been great, and I'm looking forward to seeing more. I think that's all I have to say about this episode, though. Definitely let me know what you guys thought down in the comments below. I'm very curious to see how you feel. Otherwise, if you enjoyed my reaction, please leave a like on the video. If you're new here, hit subscribe, ring the bell so you're notified when I upload. And then if you want to see the full uncut version of this reaction, consider supporting me on Patreon or joining YouTube memberships. You just sync up your own copy of the show and you can watch along with me. But other than that, thank you for watching, and I will catch you guys next time.